integrated with broadband, it really brings us into this next generation of being able to deliver lots and lots of different TV content into the screen. So I want to go into just a few more kind of subtle changes that you'll see here. One of them is we've changed and added a new movies strip for Windows 7. So it used to be that it was TV and movies and they were in one strip, but we found so many people looking for specifically movies and specifically TV that we've now separated them. And you can see that you get a movies guide and a movies library. So for all those who are very engaged with MediaCenter as a place to play back movies, we support obviously DVD jukebox and other means of getting movies into your system. But we also support the whole movies guide that we've supported in the past, which is seeing everything coming across television in a guide format that you're able to go and touch. And I'll show you that in just a second. But I talked a little bit about music here, and I talked a little bit about how we're making advancements there. And I'm just going to show you quickly how this comes about. So you can see, same kind of a gallery for music that we have in Windows Vista, but the playback experience for music is significantly changed. So choose hopefully a safe album journey that maybe some of us relate to. And you can see now, there's this whole backdrop of music art, really. So all of my own albums, the CD covers that I own, that I've ripped into my system, are now kind of as a backdrop, as a wallpaper behind the screen here. So it makes for, you can see as you have this on extender and on Xbox, it brings the TV to life of how cool all of this content can be, behind the screen here, and brings it out in a way that, watching your movie album or your music albums go by is actually a fairly elegant thing. You can still use visualizations, you can still use other things, but this is a new way that we've enabled this. We've also changed the ability, and I actually think that this is not insignificant. So as I hit number buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this could be on my remote control, this could be on my keyboard. Basically, it's instant rating for the songs. You've seen a lot of these systems trying to support star ratings, but the problem is none of us ever actually go in and change our ratings. We don't go in and do that. But this gives me a quick access. If there's a song that I really like that just came on, boom, I can hit the number 5 on the remote, and it tags it as a 5-star song for me so that I can start actually sorting content that way. Same thing works with pictures and with music, so that it's an ability for me to now start putting those preferences into the way that I actually am listening and enjoying something. So some significant changes there. The other one that I'll hit on kind of this 10-foot experience of content is the ability now to have, it's a new form of slideshow. So our slideshow, we still have one that's just direct pictures that are animated, but this is now what we call the slideshow screensaver. You can set it to go on after certain amounts of idle time. So I'm not using MediaCenter on my TV or on my PC. Works across for extender. Everything that we're talking about here does. But it'll just start panning through in a very elegant way pictures that now it picks one to zoom in on. It zooms in, goes into color. This is a highly risky demo because these are family pictures and you have no idea what's going to come up. So it's all totally random, the way that it chooses what it's going to show. But it does this incredibly elegant animation, and everywhere I've ever, as I've had this on my home system and I've had this on my TVs at home, people are just blown away by just the seamless and the coolness of having pictures go on. So lots of different ways for this to happen, lots of new ways for us to hit, ways to experience music and pictures. It's not, when we look at MediaCenter's usage and we look at the things that we're